Dear friends, in this video we are going to discuss about various supports given for the small scale industries to survive from the sickness or to gain more profit and to have the tough competition with the competitors and bring out more innovative products by using external support. So there are different external supports available like franchising, joint venture, acquisition, and merger. These are the four methods by way in which we can grow our organization or small scale industries particularly. So growth through franchising. You might have come across the terms franchising, joint venture, business acquisition, and merger. These are the four ways by which we can improve our organization, profit, and we can come out from the sickness. These are the support, external support provided for the small scale industries. So as we know the franchise, we might have come across this term franchise in many places. That is a business in which the operator pays a mixture of upfront and ongoing fees in order to license a brand name and supporting resources of a parent company. So franchising, that is, it is very similar to leasing, but we are allowing the other person, that is franchisor, to utilize our logo, our product, our technology and other methodology. It is an arrangement whereby the manufacturer or sole distribution of a trade or service gives exclusive rights of local distribution to independent retailers in return for their payment of royalties and conformance to standardized operating procedure SOP. So if you are giving to some other person, the particular person has to follow the standard operating procedure. Whatever the main company, that is head office, is following, the branch office also have to execute. That is called franchising. It is very similar to joint venture between franchisor and franchisee. Franchisee means is the person who purchases the franchise. That is retailer. That is according to David D. Setz. He is defining a franchise is a form of business ownership created by contract whereby a company grants a buyer the rights to engage in selling or distributing its products or services under prescribed business format. That is called franchise. There are different types of franchises: territorial, operating franchise, mobile, that is moving vehicle, on moving vehicle they can sell the products, distributorship, they will give the distributorship to some other person, co-ownership, that is making the partnership, leasing, licensing. So these are some of the types of franchising. The franchise is the original business. Franchisee is the retailer. The franchisor sells the right to use its name and idea. That is the main concept you would understand. A franchisor sells the rights to use its name and idea. The franchisee buys this right to sell the franchise's goods and services under an existing business model and trademark. That is a standard operating procedure. This is called franchising. Second method of external support is joint venture. A joint venture involves two or more business pooling their resources and expertise to achieve a particular goal. The risk and rewards of the enterprises are also equally shared. This is called joint venture or business partnership. A business management or business arrangement in which two or more parties agree to pool their resources for the purpose of accomplishing a specific task. So this is a way we have to understand what is a joint venture. To accomplish a specific task, in some places we may be having lack of financial support, in some places we may having lack of expertise, that is technical expertise, in some places we may be lack of innovation, So if 2 or 3 persons are joining with their own expertise in the field of finance or innovation or product development or manufacturing or service or some other expertise, then we can easily accomplish the specific task. That is the aim of going for joint venture to, and we can share the profit, losses and costs associated with it. That's the point we have to understand. So mobilization of more materials, more knowledge, more money is easily possible in the case of joint ventures. It has some disadvantage also. We could not clearly define 100% clarity and communication to everyone involved. And at the same time, it takes time and effort to build the right relationship and partnering with another business, which is a challenging one. Another disadvantage is different cultures and management styles results in a poor integration and cooperation. But advantages of joint venture, it will pave the way for new growth and new expertise. It allows the business to enter the new ventures. It will provide the access to resources, specified technological stuff, and it also helps in sharing the risk, and it is flexible. So these are the some advantages of a joint venture. But we have to carefully choose the person whom we are going to work. We have to understand and we have to legally frame the deed and we have to sign so that in future we will not have any problem. That is another important point we have to understand in the joint venture. Third one is business acquisition, that is we are buying the company. The ownership will be changed. That is called business acquisition. So buying the business itself, buying the company itself is called business acquisition, that is purchasing. That is benefits, it improves a struggling business, obtain funds for development, gain access to quality staff and adequate skills. We can diversify the business, enhance the market power. We can ensure the access to more capital, reduction of training cost, and increasing company's competitiveness. So this is also sometimes called as merger and acquisition. But merger is also another way we are going to have in the next slide. Next type is merger. The acquisition is another way the entrepreneur can expand the venture by acquiring the existing business. So it is easier for new product areas and new markets. We can enter into new markets and new products. It also has some advantages and disadvantages. Advantage is the customers are familiar with the location and the market. They have the existing channel of marketing and the sales. But the actual cost of acquiring the business can be lower than the method of expansion. Still, it has many advantages, but it has few disadvantages also. If the business is transferred to some other person, the key employees may not be comfortable to work, so they also willing to get transferred. So that is another disadvantage of acquisition. The last one is through merger. We can have the better understanding and we can grow our organization. The merger allows to increase service offering, diversify our investments, and more efficient R&D can be done. It also has some disadvantages like valuation challenges, financial burden, lack of flexibility, and integration issues. These are the some disadvantages we have. So in general, we can say that it is a transaction involving two or more companies in the exchange of securities, and only one company survives. So this is the understanding we should have in terms of merger. So these are the four methods of improving our growth of our organization. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you.